If we don't give all our money to the Platos in Parliament, who's going to build the potholes? Well, today we're going to use OpenTTD, Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, to answer that question. I'm playing as a transport company. Here is a town. Roads have already been built in the town, but since we're going to simulate the idea that there is no government, I have turned off the ability for the town to build more roads by itself. So what I'm going to do is put down a warehouse and some bus stops and send out some buses to make some profit shipping people around town. But because I've turned off the ability for the town to make its own roads, the town won't grow by itself. In order to make the town grow more, it needs more roads to connect the houses with the other houses. Well, since my profit is limited by the amount of people in the town and how many bus stops there are, if I want to make more money, then I need to expand the roads in order to have more housing, more stops and more buses. So let's build some roads. Skipping ahead, we've expanded the roads, the town has grown, and I've got a bunch more buses and stops that are making profit. Fantastic, to quote Master Hellish. Now, also in the cut, I actually expanded the operations in another nearby town. So we have two towns with buses roaming about them, making us money, and I've expanded both of them to make more profit. But we have a problem, guys. People want to go from one town to another. But how? Who's going to build the roads? Oh, well, since there's no government, I guess I will. Since people want to get from town A to town B, and I'm the transport company that wants to make a profit, I need to fulfill their demand in order to make money. Therefore, let's build a road. It's a miracle. And then have some buses go between the two towns. There you go, guys. I've used OpenTTD to answer the question, who's going to build the roads? And obviously in real life, it wouldn't just be the transport companies building roads, but you get the idea. If there is a demand, there is profit to be made, and someone will provide the good or service you want. If you want something more academic than this, you can Google Mises, who will build the roads, and you'll get plenty of articles on this. So I hope that answers the impossible to answer question. Another question may arise from this though, which is, if there's no profit to be made, then the roads won't get built. Therefore, some areas will be neglected. And yes, this is true. And that's a good thing. We don't want to be wasting scarce resources that have alternative uses. Those resources now saved will be put to more efficient use. Profit is your receipt that you've done something good. Losses are your receipt that you attempted something bad. We want to be making profit, not losses, so as to best use those scarce resources that have alternative uses. Wasting those resources by building roads to nowhere is not a good idea. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.